GIFTED39, and as you can see, I am in a random hallway in a hotel. Long story for that one, but for starters, we're still going to be doing the review of The Gathering of the Juggalos. I'm still getting together all my, notes and details and stuff I want to include. Just trying to get SereniTy-GeMini, aka Candid Clown, to do it with me, but it's of course an issue with lining up schedules, even though I only have certain days a week that I can do them, because I also work a full-time job. That's neither here nor there though. Some announcements and updates. Since this is my 39 cents, this is what's been on my brain. Is video shoots that were supposed to be happening, that were happening, that things happened, or whatever. Wicked Queen, SereniTy-GeMini's Wicked Queen. We were working on a music video for that. She had all the footage on one of her devices, and unfortunately at the gathering, that device was smashed beyond repair, and everything on that device was lost, including all the Wicked Queen footage. So the only thing that we have from that video shoot is a little snippet video that she has up on her channel right now, which we're going to try to retrieve that and still use it for the video, but that's why that's on hold. I was supposed to be shooting a video for Dumb. A bunch of things have transpired over the past few weeks, to the point of us being homeless and staying out of hotels and hotel hopping, Airbnb hopping, etc., going to see family just to give ourselves a break and try to save money. And this all happened because of racist cops lying to a landlord, and then another landlord making up some stuff and lying to the court. So I'm not getting into it, but basically that's where we're at, and that's why we're where we are now. Sorry for the vibrations. My phone is going off because socials never stop. I was gonna shoot footage for Dumb a couple times within the past week, but of course it's only important to me because it's my solo song, and people wonder why I feel like I feel about my solo music. So it didn't happen, and I don't even know if it's gonna happen now because I'm kind of discouraged about it. I know people say that the song is fire, it needs a video, blah, 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 blah. But every time I try to get somebody to help me with shooting a video, even though it's a very simple concept, there's always some reason why it can't happen, or it has to wait, or it gets put off. It's because something that's important to you is never as important to others, even if they're your team or they're your supporters or whatever. And that's just a sad fact of what it is. Most people don't think like I do when it comes to other people's things or stuff or art, etc. So you may or may not get a music video for Dumb from me. I don't know. What else? Another update is as of now, G39 Productions only has 6 artists, one of which is mainly a producer. He's our executive producer, which is Symbiotic J. Shout outs to him. But Cynical, also known as Logic, also known as Beast Logic, also known as a million other things, has officially taken his leave from G39 Productions and moved on. There's no love lost. It makes sense due to his health conditions. I mean, he's healing, and we're happy about that. But he's unable to come where most of us are locally right now, and he can't be here for shows or events. It's just not his fault. It's just the nature of the beast. It is what it is. Like, things happen, and it's just, I don't want him feeling slighted or left out or blackballed or anything like that. And it's just in everyone's best interest that he part ways with G39 Productions. And in no way, shape, or form am I am I down talking him, nor am I ungrateful for all the work he's put in over the years. Because if you remember, if you follow G39 Productions, if you've been following us for some years, you know that Cynical, formerly known as Logic, aka Beast Logic, was our frontrunner for some years. Now, as it stands, just because of how things have panned out and how everything has come together and come back to fruition after me getting out of the military, now SereniTy-GeMini, aka Candid Clown, is our frontrunner. It's just how it is. So, there's nothing. You may or may not see a few more things come out on G39 Productions from him, but after those things drop, whatever comes from him after this, it'll be strictly his own thing. He's rocking with Loke Saint and I forgot who else the other person is, but I think Loke Saint and iLook. Shout outs to them. He's rocking with them as part of Heaven's Heathens, which is pretty dope. Check that out if you get a chance. I know they're not like a label per se, but they're definitely a group, a conglomerate of artists that are from different representations, different backgrounds, etc. And like I said, he is healing, so he'll probably be able to do shows and travel again sooner than later. But there's no time constraints on that. New merch is being designed. We're gonna have a whole new merch line come 2022. Some of the merch that wasn't released yet will probably be dropped pretty soon here, including some merch that was designed for Cynical, aka Logic. Because I'm a man of my word, anything that I have available for an artist, I'm still gonna put it out. And if it brings anything in, then I'll make sure that artist gets what's brought in, because I'm not finna keep nothing from anybody that's due them, regardless of what people might think. A lot of people think that I'm just a shitty label owner, and G39 Productions is much more than just a label, even though we're independent and we're not really, big or known everywhere. Doesn't matter. I run it like, I try to run it as best I can like a family, and I try to include everybody's voice in decision making, but at the end of the day, I gotta make the final decisions, and I gotta make the decisions that's best for everyone, not just best for me. We are in the process of trying to decide on I guess you could say a VP. We have an executive producer, and we have a chief engineering advisor, which would be my brother Sose. Right now, he fills that slot because even if he's not doing the engineering himself, he has a good ear for things, and he can listen and pinpoint things that some of us might not catch when it comes to finalizing music, etc. We were going to do a video for Wreck-'em Ralph. We're not sure if that's even going to happen now, just because of the situation that me, my wife, and my bro Sose are in right now, which constantly working on fixing that, but it's a process. You know how that goes. That's why there's not been any My 39 Cents for the past couple weeks, and my apologies for that. But I'm not going to try to drop 3 or 4 episodes at a time. Just take it as a break in a season, cliffhanger, and now you know why. Motorcycles outside. It's a whole MC stand here right now. It's pretty cool. Got no issue with MCs, as y'all know, if you know me. But I had to pause for a second. There's people walking down the steps. I would have normally shot this in my room, but my wife's playing video games, so I'm let her do her thing. That would have been a lot louder in the background. This way I could just, when I'm editing, pause the video, cut it, restart, mesh it together, good to go. What else? Like I said, Gathering review will still be coming out. Trying to get my wife to do that with me. She was all about it at one point. I don't know if it's just with everything going on, I'm not sure if she's gonna be able to. we're trying to catch up on collaborations for people and working on something else. Working on as a whole, GIFTED39 Productions working on the Juggalo mixtape. Working on the scrolls. That's another thing. There's 7 scrolls that I've previously been talking about that I actually released a solo track called Disenchanted to. Look it up. It's on the channel. It's dope. Did a video for it too. It's dope. Shout out to Sose for helping me with the video. Me and Camo together as Oath, which is opposite attract and heal, have decided and agreed that we're going to be doing the 7 scrolls together. So there'll be a new album cover for it. It's actually an updated version of the one that was already put out, but as you know, my last Instagram was taken down and blocked and erased. So finally got a new one for the company, GIFTED39 Productions. Look it up, gotta spell it out. It'll be up eventually. If you haven't checked out Corona Files by myself and Sose as Devil's Rejects, check it out. There's merchandise available as well. All of the merchandise that we have available, you can, I guess you could say, pre-order. It doesn't have to be physically sitting here in stock for you to order. You can order it, we'll get it pressed up, boom, sent to you as soon as possible. It's no issue. It don't stop. Just because of our personal situation, the music don't stop. You know what I'm saying? The music don't stop, the productions don't stop, the clothing doesn't stop. And we got some simplistic graphic tees coming out as well. They'll have the logo incorporated, but it's, you know, some of them are music related, some of them aren't. I have one that I did for my dog who passed away, Honey Baby, rest in peace, because she was basically murdered. She was poisoned because she was a pit bull. And so I put one of her prettiest pictures that I have of her up on the shirt, and I put punish the deed, not the breed. Because I'm very, very much a pit bull advocate, and that is my favorite dog. That's why I have Tarzan, my white pit bull. Even though he's part of the reason why it's been so hard to find a place. But there's actually more places now that are not only pet, but pit friendly than you would think, especially out where we are now. So it's just, like I said, it's just a matter of finding a place and saving the money, and we'll be fine. I have the money, I make the money. It's not an issue. God bless me that way. So I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of updating everybody. So, you know what I mean? What else? My club, if you know about my club, we are still in existence. But unlike other clubs, we don't feel the need to be in the public eye all the time. We are around and present when needed. And we know how to blend and disappear into the shadows when we have to, when it's necessary. Hence why we say we own every scenario, because we are only when necessary, even though we're always what we are. I'm not going to say the name of the club right now, because if you don't know, you don't need to know. If you already know, then you already know, and that's it. I have pretty much, for the most part, given up on doing solo music. I mean, I have a few projects that I'm working on. For the most part, though, all the solo projects I was working on, minus a handful, have been transformed into projects that I'm doing with other people. Like the scrolls, there's gonna be 7 of them. That's 7 albums right there that was supposed to be solo. They're now gonna be Oath projects, so stay tuned for those. The Juggalo mixtape obviously is gonna have everybody who's currently GIFTED39 Productions on it. We've designed a new adaptation of the logo, which is we call it the Mic Man. He's holding an axe, he's got a katana on his back, and he's got a microphone in his front hand. He's got the GIFTED39 logo in his chest. Something else coming up is called the Psycho Circus, being put together by Music, but GIFTED39 Productions is helping because I'm doing a lot of promotion. I'm trying to help collect talent and everything. If you are a circus act and you are in the United States and you want to be part of it, definitely hit us up. Hit me up. Hit up Legion the God, aka, man, that dude's got so many names, but he mainly goes by Legion. You can find him on Facebook, or you can hit up the Psycho Circus Facebook as well directly. And, we would like for you to submit a 30-second audition tape if you can, what you do, showing us a little bit what you do. But the vibe is a circus, trying to make it like the gathering and a non-stop show, and we want to make it an annual thing. There will be merch available. That's the plan, at least. Apologies in advance if for whatever reason it doesn't get pressed up and pushed to the location on time. But we have till December to get that together. The date right now is December 4th, and the venue is located in Baltimore, Maryland. And I know he's gonna be putting out more information next month, so stay tuned for that. Normally I have notes to look at. I'm just trying to remember everything right now. Watch, I'm gonna do this video, and then I'm gonna be like, crap, I forgot about this, I forgot about that. Oh my god! And like I was initially gonna do the Gathering of the Juggalos review in addition to the announcements, etc. But it's just too much to put all in one video. The gathering review alone is going to be a lot. So I figured it was in my best interest to do them as separate videos. There's about to be another merch drop, so stay tuned for that. And I figured out how to press up shirts that are people's favorites in different colors. Shirts, hoodies, jerseys, whatever. Oath is going to have some jerseys coming. They're actually, they're pressed up, and I believe they might be on the way. Anyway, Devil's Rejects jerseys, we have those available, as you know. But Oath is going to have those. Oath is going to have jerseys available soon too. We started shooting footage for the Juggaloth music video that got put on pause, and you'll hear more about that when we do the Gathering review, because we started shooting it at the Gathering. We didn't get as much done as we wanted, but we got something. Something's better than nothing. I'm not sure who else is doing music videos. I'm not sure if Logic and Lopsync and iLook are still doing the music video that they were planning to do, because I was supposed to be the editor for it. But you may or may not be getting another music video from Logic via G39 Productions as he finishes out his time with us. A lot of stuff's up in the air. A lot of things are changing. A lot has transpired in the course of 3 weeks. So, yeah, there's that. Symbiotic J's got his independent thing he's doing. He's still part of us, but he's got his, I'm not sure what his independent company does. I know he's got Symbiotic Productions for the music, for the making of beats. And that's tied to G39 Productions. I think he's got something called Toxic Tendrils. I'm not sure what he does with that, because that's his thing. It's his baby. Of course, Sosa's got I Am Sosa Music, and he does. I have other music out there, but some of it is just unavailable. Like, if you didn't get it when it was out, when I had access to it, then I don't know how you're going to get it now. And appreciate you still listening and streaming, but I would advise you not to buy the old projects anymore, because I don't get that money. I've been locked out of my accounts, and the companies that they are through, as far as distribution, can't seem to figure out how to get back in. CD Baby is one. I've been trying to get in contact with somebody at CD Baby for probably a year now, but I'm locked out somehow, and they won't let me back in. And so all the money that comes in from sales for G39 Productions, mainly Conflicted Redemption and Societal Sellout, I don't see that money. So if you think you're supporting me by buying those projects, you're actually not. You're feeding their pockets. Unfortunately, it's just what it is. We're searching for new distribution right now. We're thinking about going with Sticker Stash. I've already hit them up. They sound and seem like really good people. More organized and put together, more independent. So I like that. we're shopping right now for hat vendors, and we're also shopping for charm vendors. That's all still in the works. See, what a lot of people don't realize, this stuff takes a lot longer to get done than you would think it does. And it all takes money. All takes money. So my apologies for anything that I said was coming that's been put on hold or it's not going to happen now. Eventually, I'd like to have bundles put together. We re-released the Distant Brothers EP with 2 bonus tracks, so you can find that on the channel. There will be some Distant Brothers jerseys, at least, available. But that's probably it. There probably won't be t-shirts or anything like that. Might be a tee with the cover on it. But other than that, soon here I'm going to drop this other merch drop. I'm going to drop all the merch drops that I have so far on the new Instagram. And then I will drop the rest of the stuff. Get ready to drop probably 2 more merch drops before I start releasing the 2022 stuff and the Psycho Circus line. So there's that. And then we're doing the fam line. The fam line is not just for the fam, for the juggalos. It's for anybody who wants to be a part of the G39 fam. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's juggalo or not. But fam means family in music, so that's where that comes from. And then there's some that are a slight variation, like you'll see. Got some really detailed stuff. Got some really minimalist things. Got some simple stuff. Try to have something for everybody. I really do. I think I have covered everything. As you can see, I'm tired. I work all the time. And yeah. So, that's it. That's all, and that's been my 39 cents.
When shit got harder, the circle got smaller, but the fam got bigger.